rice on a steak sandwich.
No, I said airborne. And on that plane, it would have your cheesesteaks and water ice.
See, you're going to make a brother nervous sitting on an airplane talking about trying to hold on to his cheesesteak. That's like holding on to some White Castles here in Chicago. We want to thank you very much. And I got laughter out of the playwright. You know, I thought after wearing all these hats, you'd be a little stressed or anything. But evidently she's not. And
it definitely comes with the territory. It is stressful. But sometimes you gotta laugh. You, like the old saying, laugh and keep from crying.
Well, please send us a friend request on Facebook as well. We'd like to keep you following. Also, please send us information to our website at gsjbcradio@gmail.com, and also continue listening to us every day to the Rob G Afternoon Drive Show on wgsjbcradio.com. And I want you to pass the word on to all your listeners to listen to us on Sirius XM Radio, on HD, and iHeartRadio. So this show will be rebroadcast at you're an hour ahead of us, so it is 2:30 your time. It's 1:30 here in Chicago, so it'll be rebroadcast later on at 1 o'clock in the morning for your time on iHeartRadio. But we are live right now on iHeartRadio. For all my listeners, go to Rob G Afternoon Drive on iHeartRadio. Rob G Afternoon Drive on iHeartRadio. And you will find us, and you can listen to the show live. Or if you can't, you can go on our website on WGSJBC Radio and listen to wonderful playwrights like this one all the way from Philadelphia who's trying to persuade me to come there and get a dry steak sandwich.
You should come.
And get some water ice that's been sold by somebody.
Let me tell you something. If you come, I'll buy you a cheesesteak myself. I'll make sure I have a good one waiting for you.
Okay, I'm gonna give you. I normally ask playwrights to give me, tell me a good TV show that they feel that will make it real well here. What theater in Philadelphia would you like to see reopened to start having plays in there?
Okay, it was on Broad Street. I forget the name of the theater, but I pass by it all the time, and it's closed down, and I forget the name of it, but it's like around Broad and Cecil B. Moore.
I mean, how far can you go up to the town? You know.
Yeah, this one is it was right in the heart of North Philly.
Yeah, I mean, how far can you go up to the town and see a wonderful place reopen? I just gave you the biggest hint, and you're not from Philly.
Wait a minute.
I said uptown.
Okay, Germantown, right?
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Where else?
I don't know.
See, ladies and gentlemen, it feels so good that I can actually stomp playwrights when they call in, because I get a chance to pick their brain and see how creative they are. If there's a production that you have done, how many plays have you done?
This is my second play.
Okay. Out of your two plays, which one do you feel is TV ready right now?
TV ready right now, I would have to say this one, because I think since the last one, which was from 2011, I've grown tremendously as a playwright, and then with my partnership with Brian Boyd, I think we make a strong team. So I would say this one, definitely Destiny.
Okay. Well, if you need any designers for your plays, if you need a fashion designer, I can give you that number as well. She's a wonderful fashion designer. She done Jasmine Sullivan, done BB and CC Wining's clothing, R. Kelly's clothes when she was here in Chicago. And
oh, wow.
If you're in Philadelphia and you want that phone number and you're looking for a great designer all the way in Philadelphia, phone number is 1-610-322-0380. That's 1-610-322-0380. And if you're looking for a great fashion designer, hey, tell her that you called in to the Rob G Afternoon Drive show, and you were on his show all the way from Philly. And if you're looking for, she makes clothes and robes, or whatever. If you're into stage production and you're looking for some good things, hey, give her a call. Sonia's Custom Designs. She does a lot of work and custom work and everything. So if you're looking for original pieces to be in your plays and things like that, give her a call. 1-610-322-0380. That's 1-610-322-0380. Sonia's Custom Designs. And she'll be gladly to talk with you and sit down with you and work with you on your custom designs and your pieces. And if you want original pieces in your show instead of constantly going out and getting different things, hey, check out Sonia's Custom Design in Philadelphia. So if you're out there and you playwrights, and just give her a call. She'll love to, talk with you and set up an appointment, a consultation with you. I got a couple things made from her as well. So, hey, she did R. Kelly's stuff from 12 Play to Jasmine Sullivan all the way in Philadelphia, and BB and CC Winings and Anita Baker stuff. So, hey, if you're looking for a good designer, give her a call.
Absolutely.
Once again, ladies, no problem. Smooth 90.5 FM, WGSJBC Radio. We have this wonderful playwright. Ladies and gentlemen, give her a big round of applause.
Thank you.
And once again, I want y'all to continue listening, because
your radio never sounded better.
And if you continue listening to us, we want y'all to continue and having a great time. Smooth 90.5 FM. We are here for you. Thank you very much, and you have a great day.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
That's right. Smooth 90.5 FM, WGSJBC Radio. We make sure that you have a great time. Smooth 90.5 FM. This is the station that plays the hits. Give us a call, 708-343-3906. And if you got to hear it,
Bill Milliken.
We all know.
You got to hear it every time, and you call in to Smooth 90.5 FM. We are so happy. The time is 1:40, and we got to hurry up and get out of here. It is Black Fashion Week, so we got to cover that. So give us a call, Smooth 90.5 FM. Smooth 90.5 FM. Who do I have calling into our station today?
Hi, good afternoon. This is Ursula Battle.
Not the Ursula Battle. Is this the Ursula Battle that I've been waiting for and have been calling?
This is she. It's a blessing. It's a blessing for you to even have me on your show. I really appreciate that.
Well, where are you calling me all the way from, Miss Ursula? Where are you calling me from?
I'm calling all the way from Baltimore, Maryland.
All right. So I had Philly online. Now I got crabs online. So I know I'm going to get my fill when I get to Philly to get me a cheesesteak. And I know when I come to Baltimore, I'm going to get me some crab cakes, right?
Some crab cakes and some steamed crabs.
Hey, and don't be pulling my leg now, because don't pull my leg now.
No, you got that.
Don't pull my leg now talking about some steamed crab, because, hey, I'm going to make a trip there, and I will sit in your play with some steamed crab. I'm not talking about no Dungeness crab. Don't be giving me no dead man either. Trying to sit there picking through, trying to pick through that dead man and look at your play at the same time. You ain't right. I ain't scared of you.
I wouldn't do that to you.
Trying to have me pull the dead man out eating your play. For those that don't know what the dead man is, The dead man is that stuff in the middle of the blue crab or the Dungeness crab, and you're supposed to eat it, and it looks nasty, and it looks horrible. It's right by the certain section of the crab that I don't think anybody would eat. That's why it's called the dead man.
And they call it the dead man for a reason.
Yeah, it'll kill you, all right. It'll kill you, all right. For those that don't know, let's talk about your play. Let's get into talking about your play. Hopefully you didn't make a play called The Dead Man, did you?
Not yet.
Oh, Lord. You know what? I'm going to stop throwing out my inspiration to y'all because I'm going to have to get some royalties because we've talked about royalties. We've talked about keywords and craft and copyright and we've had some keywords that we pull out of different playwrights every week. So go ahead.
Okay.
Tell us about your play besides The Dead Man.
Okay, well, we just came off of a production called The Teacher's Lounge, and we did that back in August of last year, and we brought in a young lady. She's done some Tyler Perry plays. She's a dynamic singer by the name of Deatra Hicks, and that was a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful production. We sold out, so I just want to thank everyone who came out to support that production. And since that time, we've moved into another production called Discord in the Choir. And Discord in the Choir is coming March 27th, 28th, and 29th to Johns Hopkins' Turner Auditorium. And it's a gospel stage play musical about a church choir and the things that happen in this particular church. It's an awesome play.
Okay. So what got you into doing stage production, and how has it affected you in your home life?
What got me into doing stage play production?
Yes. And how has it affected you in your home life, your family life?
Okay, well, initially how I got into writing plays is that my mother and myself and a few other folks had gone to see Shelley Garrett's Beauty Shop. And when we went to go see Beauty Shop many years ago, my mother, who is a retired educator, just retired after 40-something odd years in the Baltimore City public school system, said that I should write a play dealing with educators. So I never really thought about writing a play. I am a writer, I'm a journalist, but I hadn't thought about writing plays. And so I was inspired to take a stab at it through my mother's suggestion and decided to write a play called The Teacher's Lounge. So my mother was the inspiration behind The Teacher's Lounge, as well as me venturing out and writing a play. And I think that for me, to be quite honest with you, I didn't really know that I had the talent to be able to do it. I, again, had gone to see plays. I went to go see Beauty Shop. But when I sat down and began to write, I saw that it was a natural flow to be able to sit there and come up with characters, to come up with a storyline, to come up with things that made sense. And then when I actually had the first reading and people got it, and we actually performed the play and people got it, they laughed, they cried, and they understood what it was I was trying to convey, I was bitten. I said, this is what I really enjoy and love doing. And I think probably most of all, I saw the impact that a theatrical production could have on a large group of people at one time. In terms of how it's impacted my family life, I would probably say it's very time-consuming. It's very time-consuming. However, I do believe that this is my ministry and my calling. So whenever you're really, as I see it, called to do something, it's going to take commitment. It's going to take time, and sometimes you don't necessarily have the time to do all the things that you want to do. But in the end, when you're called to do something, and particularly something that you can impact a lot of people with at one time, I think it's worth it. But it is very time consuming. I find time for my family, but sometimes when I go into production for a play, time is pretty tight, but I manage to balance it all. Thank God.
If you had to do it all over again, excuse me, what would you do differently?
If I had to do all over again, what would I do differently?
Yes.
I would probably say, from a financial standpoint, I guess anybody who's listening, who's done plays, knows that it takes a lot of it takes a lot of money. It takes time, but it also takes money to do. So when I first started out on my first play, I would probably say I spent a lot of